The Sephora Savings Event is finally here. So I wanted to do a video to just go through some of the bits that I'm going to be buying because I've already done a whole list. I'm one of those people that needs to actually scour the site, really have a look at what there is available, and then kind of make a note of everything and then go back over that list and just kind of figure out, do I want this? Do I want that? Because I hate missing out on stuff. Like I hate just adding things to the cart and then I'm like, okay, but what if I miss this? Or what if I miss this section? So I like to actually have a thorough look. So I have done just that and I want to go through the best bits with you. These are the products I have picked out that I either need to restock or I'm currently or have for a very long time loved it, or I want to try something because I'm a little bit curious as to whether it's good or not, and why not get it on discount. So yeah, I thought I might as well grab it so I can try it as well. Now, I just want to go through exactly what you are going to be saving because it took me a little while to figure out where I can make those savings and what's the best way to do it. So here it is. I am honestly, like I said, not about grabbing random things in a sale. I like to buy products that make a visible difference to whatever it is, like whether it be my closet or whether it be my makeup. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm very strategic with my purchasing, and I just wanted to go through all that with you. Part of that whole process of being strategic is understanding the best possible deals. It's not just about picking it because it's there and it says there's a discount. It's about picking bits that kind of make sense. And with the Sephora Savings Event, you actually get different levels of discount. Let's talk about what these Sephora Savings can give you. If you are a Rouge member, you get 20% off. If you are a VIB member, you get 15% off. If you're an insider, you get 10% off. And on the Sephora collection, you get 30% off. You can use the code everything. So make sure you do that. So, and you know, depending on what level, what tier you're at as a Sephora member, then you can get that kind of type of discount, whatever the allocated discount is for that tier. Let's talk about the first one that I'm going to be getting. It is the One Size by Patrick Starrr Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Bronzing Duo. So this is a palette that I've actually got and I want to grab another one because it's so good. Now, I use the shade Medium Dark Trio, and I might actually try a different shade, like maybe the one lighter than this, because what I love about this is it's a very, very intense kind of sculpting trio, like as in you're really getting amazing pigment from it. But I love it because I actually really like that for the sculpting. Like I love the fact that I get that chiseled look from it, and the pigment has to be one of the best that I've used. But what I also love alongside that is the fact that the color is amazing, because they honestly are the most amazing shades for tanned skin, olive skin, or darker skin tones. Because as a makeup artist, I used to use a lot of Ben Nye products, and Ben Nye used to have similar tones to this. So seeing that there is something available in a normal high street store like Sephora, which has similar color like tones as Ben Nye, is honestly a winner for me, because Ben Nye did the best bronzers, the best kind of like powders. It's just a bit difficult to get hold of, and it's harder to kind of go in and choose because there isn't anywhere around here that does a lot of Ben Nye products, and it's not really that easily accessible. So for me, the fact that One Size do similar colors is amazing. The next product that I'm going to be stocking up on, and I'm not just going to be buying one, I'm going to be buying quite a few, is the OG Beauty Blender. I still don't think anything blends, like any other sponge blends as well as the OG Beauty Blender. There is a reason why this is so iconic. There are cheaper sponges available, I get that, but they do not work the same way. And if you are someone who has been, or who deals with makeup a lot, and I'm not just talking about that average makeup lover or makeup addict, I'm talking about someone who's a professional, who's been doing it as part of their career for a very long time, you will understand the difference between different quality tools. And the Beauty Blender, there's a massive difference between that and other brands. I've tried them all, Real Techniques, you name it, even the ones off Amazon, whatever you want to call it, I have tried it. Nothing comes as close to the actual OG Beauty Blender. I'm picking a few up. The reason being is because they don't actually last. Well, they do last pretty well if you look after them well and if you clean them properly, but honestly, I just like to have them as backup because like I've already got a drawer. I think I've got 2 or 3 left, so I really do need to kind of stock up, and I like to have at least 10. I know it's a bit excessive, but I am a makeup artist. Next up is the Soft Pinch Liquid Blush from Rare Beauty. Now, the one that I have is Joy, and I actually received a sample. Let me show you here. I've got a sample here. It's tiny. Let me just show you how small this is. This is the full size and this is the sample, so it's honestly tiny. It's so small, but I got a sample size of the shade Worth, and I actually much prefer it to Joy, which is what I usually use, so I want to get the full size of that. It's a really natural tone. Like, Joy is actually a little bit more peachy but a bit more vibrant, and I think Worth is a little bit more muted, and that's why I love it so much. So I've not really ventured into the other shades within Rare Beauty of the I always call it Pinch Me, Soft Pinch Liquid Blush, but having tried this, I'm going to try out the others too, but I do want to get this in the full size. I just feel like it's a really good liquid blush that melts into the skin really well, but it also doesn't stay liquidy. Like, it actually dries down really well, but the pigment is really, really good, and you need a very, very small amount. Next is the Beauty Blender, is it Gemstone? Bounce Soft Focus Gemstone setting powder. I don't actually use this as a setting powder, to be honest with you, so I don't recommend using it as a setting powder. I've got one here. Let me show you. The shade I have is Topaz, and I want to pick another one of these up because it is actually so good for dusting on your skin on certain areas, like during the summer, or if you want a really nice sun-kissed look. So even if you're not as dark as me and maybe you're a little bit lighter in skin tone, go for Topaz. You're going to love it on your skin. It's like this glistening effect that isn't kind of shimmer. It's not as strong as shimmer, but it's a little bit less. It's more of a, not even a sheen. Like, it honestly does make you look a little bit diamond-like, but not intense. So it's a really nice powder for dusting on certain areas, especially around your collarbone or your neck area. I think it looks absolutely stunning. But obviously, if you want to use it as a setting powder, you can do. That's completely up to you. Next, the thing that I'm going to be getting is the Laura Mercier setting powder in Ultra Blur, because this is my last one. I do want to stock up on that because it is a great product. It's been in my kit for years, but obviously I have always had the OG. This is the Ultra Blur, and that's what I want to stock up with because it is so good, especially for over 40s, and I love that powder on clients that are over 40. I just feel like it works really well on mature skin because it doesn't highlight any texture or fine lines. It actually helps to blur them and diffuse them a lot better. So it actually works way better than the original Laura Mercier setting powder. It blurs, it doesn't look cakey. I just think it's a really good setting powder for anyone over 40. Next is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, I think it's called. Basically, like, kind of like a cream bronzer, kind of, right? So I haven't actually used this. It's been on my list for months, and I really want to try it. It just looks like the perfect creamy kind of warmth, and I want to know how it sits on the skin. I'm just really curious about this product. So the fact that I can get it on discount just makes me feel all the better about it when I haven't used it before, you know, just in case. But everyone's saying it's really good because I did recently put a reel up on my Instagram where I was talking about the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer because I was just talking about the fact that, you know, like I'm sure I'm not the only one, but like, you know, when you love a product so much and then you just kind of end up using something else and then you find it after months or even years and you're like, why did I stop using this? Because it's actually so good. And I did a reel about the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer where I was thinking just that, and so many people commented saying, what about the Makeup by Mario cream bronzer? And I was like, I haven't actually tried that one. So yeah, I really want to get it because you guys have recommended it. So yeah, that's why I'm getting it. The next thing that I want to stock up on is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer because it's absolutely amazing and I will never ever stop using it. It is literally Tarte Shape's little sister that's softer, more flexible, not as dry, and is not as heavy. It's just, you know, it's such a stunning concealer. Never fails me, will always be in my collection. The finish is great. The way it lasts is great. The way it blends is amazing. It's creamy. It's everything you want. It's just like this whipped goodness in there, and I love it. And it gives me the coverage I need too. Like, it's full coverage, but somehow it still looks like skin. It's definitely not as heavy as the Tarte Shape Tape. Next, obviously, I'm going to stock up on the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder because I use that all the time. I absolutely love that. It's more so for myself than for my kit. I absolutely love this powder. I feel like it is just it just does everything I need it to do. And I know you might be asking, why don't I use the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur? Because I can get away with a little bit more makeup And when I apply makeup on myself, I've got one of those faces that doesn't necessarily look like heavy or cakey. So I know that the Huda Beauty Easy Bake doesn't work on a lot of people over 40, but it still works for me really well. Yeah, it's really honestly a case of the fact that it just pairs really well. You know, when you just like use something, you're like, this was kind of made for me. That's how I feel about the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. It works really well on any foundation for me, and I love how it sets my under eye area. So that's why I want to grab that. Now, the next one is the One Size by Patrick Starr On Till Dawn Melting Glass Setting Spray. I can't remember what the full name is, but it is something I haven't used, but I really am curious about trying this one. So I want to know how this makes your skin look, because my skin is so much better now, especially since using tretinoin. Like, I definitely feel like there are certain days where I have that glass skin look, and it's genuinely because of my skincare. So I want to see, like, how can I utilize these glass skin products, and I want to know how that looks on my skin. Do you know what I mean? Does it actually enhance texture, enhance flaws, or does it work well on my skin? It's supposed to kind of like lock everything in place, but also give you that really nice glass skin look. So I'm really intrigued by this product, so I can't wait to try it. Next is the Dior Forever Matte Foundation. You know, this is like a staple product in my kit for myself. I just want to grab another one because I know that at some point the one that I have is going to run out and I don't have a replacement. So I do want to grab that. And yeah, that's just always going to be in my kit because I absolutely love it. It's one of those like ride or die foundations. I love it. It ticks every box for me. It lasts so well. It doesn't look cakey. I can always rely on it. This product has always got my back. That is the best way I can put it. I genuinely believe, and as you can probably tell from my list, that the Sephora Savings Event is the best time to grab everything you already love, because you know you love those products already, so why not get them at a discounted rate? Everything is in my description, so don't forget to click on it so you can head right over and grab yours. And yeah, this is my like ultimate list, which genuinely is for me, and a few bits here and there for my kit, and a few bits here and there that I'm just generally curious about because I want to show you what they look like. So yeah, that's my list. I hope you've enjoyed it. Quick and easy today, but I really want to just give you a lowdown on the Sephora Savings Event because it is well worth it. I've had a good hour scroll through the site today. Can't wait for you guys to get what you need to. Don't forget to grab your bits. Trust me, some amazing products on sale on it. And yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell button, and I'll see you on the next video.